Hello, welcome to the presentation of Adobe from Group 4. The group consists of Meisha, Kalista, Nabil, Dia, Tushar, Edric, and also Madeline. And here is the list on what we are going to talk about through this presentation.
Thank you, Misha. And now we'll move on to the next part, which is who is Adobe? Adobe is a world-leading software company founded by John Warnock and Charles Chesky, and they are best known for the Creative Cloud suite, which include up to more than 20 creative apps, such as Photoshop, Illustrator, and many other more. Now, what makes them really successful? One of their main reasons is because of their strong track of innovation. This can be seen from the recent launch of Adobe Experience and also Aero, in which these softwares can be used for interactive marketing campaigns, and it revolutionized how customers can engage with brands in a more interactive way. They're also ranked as one of the most innovative companies in the world by Forbes, Fast Company, and Gartner. They also have a talented workforce as a result of their company culture. This enables their employees to thrive, and we can see that from the amount of awards that they have won. Lastly, they have a strong track of customer base, as seen later on the following slides. Next, we will move on to the softwares. These are the many softwares that they have created, and also you can see that they have extended from digital design to even B2B softwares that enables businesses to create better experiences for their customers. For example, like the Experience Cloud, which has been adopted by at least 85% of the top 100 retailers in the US. Now we will move on to the next part, which is the vision and mission. What is the mission of the company? The company mission is to change the world through digital experiences, and we can see this from their commitment to empower individuals and organizations to create, communicate, and collaborate effectively in the digital age. Similarly, they embody these core values to support their main mission. The first one is creating your own future. Second, owning the outcome of your action. Third, raising the bar by aiming high and playing to win. Fourth, being genuine to all stakeholders. Moving on to the next slide will be further explained by Misha.
Thank you, Kalista, and now moving on to background. Adobe has always been committed to doing the right thing by focusing on people, purpose, and community. They serve their customers through their websites, online marketplaces. They also empower creators all around the world by offering a wide range of tools and features that can help them to express their creativity. Other than that, they also offer specialized pricing and licensing options for businesses and enterprises to help them improve productivity and efficiency. And lastly, they offer a variety of resources and educational programs to help teachers and students to develop their skills, collaborate on projects, and learn new things. And next will be explained by my friend Dia.
Okay, thank you, Misha. So in this section, we're gonna talk about the situation of Adobe, and we're gonna highlight 2 points here. The first one is the controversy of Adobe that using AI into some of their programs, and the second one is the changes in the payment method. So let's discuss the first point. As AI or artificial intelligence technology spread in various aspects of humans' life, Adobe has also adopted this technology into several of their programs, such as Adobe Sensei, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and also Adobe Premiere Pro. The integration of AI into various Adobe programs has raised many debates among the users, especially for the digital artists. Among the various opinions, one of the main concerns of the digital artists is the possibility that the company may use the personal data from the users to improve the quality of AI algorithms, so AI can generate work that can be as good as the human work. And the second one is the changes in payment method from perpetual license into subscription model. Adobe used to operate under perpetual license system, which allowed the customer to purchase software licenses and use those versions indefinitely. However, in 2012, Adobe made shift to a subscription-based model for most of its products, including Adobe Creative Cloud. This change raised many discussion among Adobe's loyal users. mainly due to several reasons such as increased costs for long-term users, limited access to various Adobe programs, and also mandatory updates for the customer or the users. And that's all the situation. For the next part will be presented by Nabil.
The growth of AI development has sparked a lot of debate in the creative sectors, including Adobe. As one of the industry leaders in creative software, this also raised crucial questions about how Adobe will manage AI development, which comes with a number of issues. First, privacy concern. Customers fear that Adobe products like Photoshop may be tracking their design activities without their explicit authorization, thus violating their rights to privacy and intellectual property. Second, copyright and artwork concerns. Generative AI has the capacity to mimic and even copy previous artwork. There are already taken legal action that address copyright and consent issues. Third, fear of automation. Adobe aims to integrate AI-generated photos in their database of stock photos, which has increased mistrust and worries among artists, particularly stock artists. Fourth, data protection. Concerns have been raised by data protection experts regarding Adobe's management of user data, specifically the option out rather than option in approach that may be in violation of European e-privacy law and other expectations for data privacy. However, these issues also offer the opportunity for Adobe to develop their business. First is the improved transparency. Adobe can take advantage of this situation to increase transparency in data usage and privacy policies, ensuring that users have clear information about how their data is used. Second is artist rights. Artist concerns can spark discussion and action to protect their rights, such as the use of their work in training AI models, potentially leading to better regulation in this area. The third one is user control. Adobe can give users more control over their privacy preferences and settings, allowing them to option out of data collection for purposes unrelated to the service they request. And lastly, ethical AI development, raising understanding of the significance of responsible AI use may be seen in Adobe's dedication to ethical AI development, which may serve as a model for this industry.
Thank you, Nabil, for your explanation on the key issues and opportunities that Adobe faces. So currently, I would like to explain about the key stakeholders. So Adobe has several stakeholders such as consumers, content creators, investors, education, business partners, and also the government in some cases. So in this instance, all the decisions that Adobe makes will have major impact on these stakeholders. Adobe has mentioned in their document called the Adobe Materiality that they are focusing on 6 key themes to provide value to their stakeholders. They are firstly diversity, equity, and inclusion. Secondly, the environment and climate. Thirdly, technology for good. Fourth, employees. Fifth, being responsible business. And lastly, but not least, creativity for all. All these 6 values that Adobe is focusing on will help them ensure that they are able to keep all stakeholders satisfied, including the consumers as well as the investors.
Thank you, Tushar. And now onto the external narratives. The first one is regarding the integrating AI into Photoshops. So the narrative is that Adobe trained Firefly on creators' stock photographs without their knowledge or their consent. So a Firefly itself is a generative AI system that is similar to ChatGPT that creates words from prompt. However, Adobe Firefly does this for images and videos. And the next one is regarding their cancellation fee. So Adobe's use of cancellation fees is so common that users came up with solutions. And this is according to Business Insider. The next one is regarding the Figma acquisition. So last year, Adobe said that it had agreed to pay $20 billion to acquire Figma. And so what is Figma? Figma is a collaborative web app that can help us create website, applications, logos, and many more. And this acquisition has many mixed reviews from the public, where the CTO and CPO of Aludo, Prashant Ketkar, thinks of it in a more positive way and said that these collaborative tools are critical in the design world. Whereas in the opposite hand, Ashley Houston thinks that Adobe's acquisition of developers may lead to their goals being refused on Adobe's benefit and potentially limiting creative options. This is according to The Verge. And on the next slide, my friend Edric will explain to you on how to bridge these gaps.
For the communication objective, first, we think Adobe should be creative and innovative. Adobe has a long story of championing creativity and innovation. By emphasizing these values, Adobe can appeal to individuals and organizations across various industries who value fresh ideas, artistic expression, and also a cutting-edge technology. Adobe could highlight how their products and services empower users to think creatively and stay at the forefront of innovation. Second is about the inclusivity and diversity. Building on your initial mention, Adobe should continue to emphasize inclusivity and diversity in the communication objectives. This value is crucial in today's diverse and interconnected world. Adobe can highlight its commitment to create inclusive products, fostering diverse workplaces, and also supporting underrepresented communities in the creative and tech industries. Last is the sustainability and social responsibility. Adobe can showcase its dedication to sustainability and social responsibility. This value can appeal to the environmentally conscious consumers and socially aware organizations. Adobe can communicate its effort to reduce its environmental footprint, promote ethical business practices, and support social causes through initiatives like philanthropy and community engagement. By using these core values, Adobe can demonstrate its commitment to a broad range of principles that are important to various stakeholders, helping to bridge divergent views and also create a positive and inclusive brand image. That will be all from us. Thank you.